All right, let's talk about it. Magic internet money. You've definitely heard the term, right? We're talking about crypto, of course. And today, we're going to cut through all the hype and give you the common sense guide to what's really going on.
So yeah, magic internet money, what is all the fuss about? I mean, seriously, why is this one topic just everywhere you look? Let's dive right in. Oh, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's that one topic your uncle just will not stop bringing up at Thanksgiving. You know, the one that makes half the family's eyes glaze over and the other half get ready for a full-blown debate.
And that's the thing, right? The conversation is always all over the place. Is this stuff a total scam, or is it the future? Are people just paying millions of dollars for, like, digital pet rocks? One day it's going to the moon, the next everyone's convinced it's all a big con.
Okay, so what is it really? Let's just cut through all that noise for a second. We're going to figure out what this technology actually is, way beyond the crazy headlines and, those heated family arguments.
And to really get it, to really understand what's going on, we have to start with a problem that most of us deal with every single day, but we don't even notice it. It's called the middleman problem. Okay, so think about something you probably do all the time, like sending money on Venmo, right? You send your friend 20 bucks for pizza. It feels super instant, super direct, super easy. But what's actually happening behind the scenes when you tap that button? There's kind of a secret to how your money is really moving.
Well, let's break it down. When you use Venmo or your bank, your money doesn't actually go straight to your friend. Nope. There's a giant middleman, the bank, that has to check its big book of accounts and give the thumbs up. They can freeze your payment, they can block it, and it can take days for the money to officially settle. The bank is basically the boss. But with crypto, it's totally different. It's a direct connection from you to them, peer-to-peer. You are in control, and it's almost instant. There's no boss, no one to ask for permission.
And that right there, that's the whole point. You can think of crypto as the boss layer. Its entire purpose is to get rid of that middleman. It just uses some really clever math to do the job of the bank, which means you're in direct control of your own stuff. No more waiting around for 3 business days, hoping your money shows up. So how does it actually do that? How does it slay the boss? Well, the magic isn't really magic at all. The secret is in a really cool piece of technology called the blockchain.
Probably the easiest way to get your head around this is with something like Minecraft. Seriously, imagine you're playing and someone on the server finds a diamond. What if at that exact moment, a message flashed up on every single player's screen saying, "Player 1 found a diamond." And then all the other computers in the game quickly agree, yep, that's legit. That transaction gets locked into a new block in the game's history. And here's the crazy part. Once it's in there, it's permanent. Nobody, not even the people who made the game, can go back and change it.
And that's really all a blockchain is. It's just a giant, shared, big book of numbers. But the key difference is, instead of one single bank having the only official copy, this book, well, it lives on everyone's computer at the same time. Thousands, sometimes millions of them, all over the world.
This idea is called decentralization, and it's the absolute key to the whole thing. It's what makes it so incredibly secure. Think about it. You can't just hack one computer to change the record, because millions of other computers would immediately say, whoa, wait a minute, that's not right. There's no central server to attack, no single point of failure. It's brilliant, really.
And here's another cool thing. The rules are all baked into the code. So unlike regular money, you can't just have a government decide to print a whole bunch more whenever they want. There's a limited supply. That built-in scarcity is exactly why you hear people call something like Bitcoin digital gold. Okay, so it's not just about digital gold, not by a long shot. In fact, that's just scratching the surface. This blockchain technology, think of it less like a new kind of money and more like a whole new foundation for the internet, a platform you can build all sorts of crazy new things on top of. It's like we've been given a brand new toolkit for building the next version of the internet. You've got things like Ethereum, which is basically a giant shared world computer that anyone can use. And on top of that, you can build these amazing things called smart contracts. It even gives things like artificial intelligence a way to pay for things. So what's a smart contract? Forget about lawyers and pages of fine print. Just think of it like a digital pinky promise. It's an agreement that's written in computer code. If I do my part, the contract automatically makes sure you do your part. No middleman, no waiting for someone to sign off on it. It just works. And this leads to some really mind-bending ideas about the future.
especially with AI. I mean, think about it. How is your AI personal assistant going to pay another AI to book you a vacation? It can't exactly go apply for a Visa card, right? It needs a native currency. It needs crypto. That's why people say crypto is literally the native language of the AI economy. It's how machines will pay each other.
Okay, that all sounds pretty incredible, right? The future is here. But hold on. Before you go and remortgage your house to buy some coin named after a dog on its way to Mars, we need to have some real talk. Because this right here, this is the central equation you have to understand about crypto. The potential for changing the world, for incredible innovation, it's huge, absolutely massive. But the risk that comes along for the ride is also incredibly high. You can't have one without the other. Look, the reality is, this is very much still the Wild West. The prices can jump up and down like a caffeine-addicted squirrel. It's nuts. And that whole be your own bank thing, it sounds great, but it comes with huge responsibility. If you lose your password, what's called a seed phrase, that's it. There is no forgot password button. There's no one to call. Your money is just gone forever. But, and this is a big but, despite all those very real risks, the core technology isn't going away. This idea, this shift towards truly owning your digital stuff, your data, your assets, your online identity, that's a really powerful idea, and it's already taking hold. So let's go back to the beginning. Is it magic internet money? Yeah, you could say that. But the magic isn't some trick. It's just really, really good math. At the end of the day, this isn't about some get-rich-quick scheme. It's about a fundamental rewiring of how our digital world works. And the only question left really is, are you ready for the future it's building?